let me record. I am recording now. All right. So Billie Jean is a gold ambassador, brand spanking new, and she has actually been with Plexus for just 2 months. So she she was so close to fast start. So she has a lot of,
and that's a good way to end the movie. Go happy.
a lot of incredible information. She's been able to duplicate very well, and I am really excited for you guys to hear from her tonight. She is in California. She's got 2 babies and engaged now, and now she is a stay-at-home mom. So go ahead and tell us your story a little bit, Billie, and then I will ask some questions along the way. So
okay,
go ahead.
Okay, well, I'm Billie, and I'm from California, like she said. So I just wanted to start out by just telling you a little bit about how I got started with Plexus. My friend Emily that I went to high school with was sharing on Facebook, and I actually waited 3 months to finally take the plunge and do it. She posted a video about how she was a happy mom again, and that really resonated with me because I had just had my my second baby, and she was 3 months old, and I was suffering from postpartum and anxiety, and I was so tired all the time, and I barely get out of bed in the morning. So I was like, finally, I just said, I'm just going to do it. So I ordered my products, and initially Emily said, I can get my products paid for. And I was like, great, I'll try to find 3 people. And so I did. My first week, I had 3 people, and I had my products paid for in 10 days. And then after that, I was so that I decided to just take it as far as I decided to just I was so close. The last week, I actually messaged like 25 people every single day, and I just pushed and pushed and pushed, and I didn't make it. I got 16 people, so it was really close. And Emily was saying, just celebrate because you did great. And I got 16 people in 1 month, which was just really great. Yeah. But I was really bummed. I was really sad, but I just kept going. I didn't give up, and I just did all my daily DMOs. I posted on Facebook every single day consistently. I messaged at least 3 to 5 people every day, if not more. And I had gone through my Facebook, all my people on my Facebook probably like 20 times, just trying to find people to message and figure out a way that I could reach out to them and find a way to relate to them, connect with them. So, so since then, can you please stop? So the next month after that, I had 2 people cancel their auto ship. So then I only had 14 people. My goal was to turn gold in my 3rd month. So this last week, I realized that I was only 15 points away from being gold. So I had to figure out how to get another 15 points. So I reached out to the 2 people that had turned off their auto ship, and I ended up being able to get one girl to turn hers on. So we've been working with her and getting her products paid for. So we got hers turned back on, and then I figured out 2 more people to order another 100 PV on top of their new order. So I ended up turning gold.
That is
some of the I don't know what I was doing. I didn't know how. But I just did it.
Yeah, no, that is so incredible. That is so awesome. Okay, so I know a lot of us have people that turn off. Okay, so what did you say to this girl that? What did you say that she decided like, okay, I'll do this. I'll give it a try again.
So I messaged her because a week before that I had checked in with her and asked her how she was liking the products, and she said she loved it. She had so much more energy and she was feeling great. So I was like, I messaged her and I said, hey, I saw that you turned off your auto ship. Is everything okay? And he said, yeah, everything's okay, but we just can't afford it. We just can't afford this every single month. And I said, because I had mentioned it before that we could get her products paid for. But so now I think that she realized that she loved the products, and that I could help her reach out to whoever needed Plexus in her life. Mm-hmm. So she trusted me. So I think like building trust with your team is so important. Even if you're not ready to sell, make sure that you keep a relationship with them and don't just sell them the product and then forget about them. You have to keep in contact with them, because that's what's going to build their trust in you, that you can help them reach their 3 people or more. Because that's what happened with Emma, with me, because I put all my faith in her that she was going to be an amazing leader. And then I wanted to do that for her too. So we reached out to a lot of people, and she ended up getting signing a person within like 2 days.
Oh, that's awesome. Good. Okay, so here's another thing. What do you say to people when you are reaching out to them? I mean, you've gotten 16 people. Well, you've got a total of 20 now. What is it that you ask or tell them when you are reaching out to them, when you're messaging them on Facebook, when you're sending them texts?
No. Okay, so the first week that I started, because I hadn't taken the product, so I didn't really have like a health testimony yet. Mm-hmm. All I said, hey, I'm starting this new supplement that my friend introduced me to, and it's given her more energy. It's got rid of her blues, and it's helped her lose weight. Do you want to try it with me? And I got a couple people from that. I got 3 people. So it was something like, it was like, you want to do this with me? Like, we can support each other and we can help each other through it, and we'll hold each other accountable through the journey. And then after that, once I started taking the product, after about a week, I started messaging people more like I would message moms. I would find moms on Facebook and talk to them and say, I'm just reaching out to other moms because I know how hard it is to be a mom, and how your energy level goes down, and you only think about yourself, or you only think about your kids. So I think connecting with them that way, and being reliable, was helpful. So I would say, I've been taking this a week, and I've noticed such a big increase in energy, and I would love to share it with you. Would you be interested in hearing more? Then after a month, I would reach out to people that I had already reached out to that maybe like didn't respond to me, or had read my messages and just shut me down, or just didn't respond at all. So I would say, I've been taking this for a month now, and here's the results that I've been seeing, and I think this would be great for you, and I would love to tell you more about it. Okay. So that's basically.
Yeah. Well, and that's really excellent, because like you said, you're being relatable. It's not like you're going to, an elderly gentleman and saying, oh, this has helped me with my baby blues, and so finding that common ground with people and saying, look, fellow mom here, this is what I've experienced. I really think this could benefit you. And what you said about, as moms, we really do, like, we are so on the back burner all the time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that is really, really good.
It's time for you to do something for you, because if you're not happy with yourself, or you're not feeling 100%, then you can't give 100%, and that's what it takes to be a good mom and a good person in general. Because I see some people that are unhappy at the store, and I'm like, I feel bad because I know that they're just not feeling good, and I just want to tell everyone about Plexus.
I know, just try it.
Yes. Just try it. And then some time, another way that I've been reaching out to people is if I've noticed that they're starting to work out, or they're really into fitness, I'll message them and say, this could be really beneficial with your workout plan, and It'll help you, give you more energy for your workout and help you with your recovery. So I go through my Facebook feed too and look for triggers. If someone's like complaining about being tired or, you know, stuff like that. So I'll just look for reasons to message people.
Yeah. Yeah. No, that is awesome. Okay. What, if you were to talk to a new person, or you're telling this to your new people, what is something that you have found to be the biggest help in getting to gold?
Not giving up, being persistent, making sure that you're consistent with posting and reaching out to people. Because if you're just posting, that's not really going to get you to where you need to be. You need to be messaging. You need to be reaching out to as many people as possible. And then also checking back in with people. I go back on my messages from 2 months ago when I first started, and I didn't really know that much about the product. And I'll explain, or I'll message them and say, okay, it's been 2 months now, and I've learned so much about this product, and I know even more now than I did before, and I would love to tell you more about it now that I'm more educated. And education too is so important. I spend a lot of my time educating myself on the products and the ingredients in the product and what they do for your body and why it would be beneficial for everyone.
Yeah.
I feel like education, when you educate yourself, you're more confident in your abilities to talk about products and to share it with people. Because if you're like, oh, it's just really good, it's just really good for you, then they're going to be like, okay, well, that's cool, but like, you know, so if you know what's in the product and you're just more confident.
Yeah. And it helps build your belief too, because of knowing how they work, having seen it work with other people, you know, having read other testimonies. And that is what inspires you. That's what inspires me, because I see people and it's like, you really can use this. It's it's going to work for you if you just give it a chance.
It does work. Yeah. Like, I have a couple of people that started this month. It's only been 4 weeks, and they're like, I don't know if it's really working for me. I'm like, just, it does work. Yeah. It does. I know it does. Yeah. But I feel like once I educated myself more, that's when the true passion came for me. Mm-hmm. Because I just knew so much more about the body and why you eat it.
Yeah. Okay. So here's last question. When you are getting one of your new ambassadors started, and what is your thing that you tell them? Okay, first thing you got to do, and what is your plan for them? Do you do Zooms with them? Do you do 3-way call? Do you do 3-way chats? What is the thing that you found most successful?
We do a lot of chats. I do a lot of chats with them. With their people, they're going to build their business and they're trying to get their products paid for. I'll do 3-way calls. If they feel like this person would really need like a call, I'll do a 3-way call. Mm-hmm. I haven't done a lot of Zooms because I don't know if people aren't comfortable or not comfortable doing it, but I would like to start doing that more, because I feel like the face-to-face is helpful for people to see who you are, like a real person. But for when I first signed up an ambassador, we decided that she would want to get her products paid for. I tell her to reach out to as many people as possible, and that I will help her come up with messages or do 3-way chats, and help her with whatever she needs. Mm-hmm. Because I know she's learning, and that's how it was for me. I just would initiate the conversation, and then I would bring Emily into the conversation so that she could educate, and then I'm learning too. So that's a good way to educate your ambassador too. Yeah. Yeah. And not just let them go, message people, because they're probably not going to be able to connect with them or to enroll them, because they just don't know that much about the product. Mm-hmm. They haven't even, especially someone that starts messaging people right after they order. They don't know how the product works for them. They don't have a health testimony, and they don't really know anything about the product. Yeah. So you help them craft not only just their very first post,
but you also help them with writing people, like reaching out to their list of, 20, of 50, their 100 list. And so you're working with them one-on-one. Okay, how do you know this person? What do you think will benefit them? And really helping them along, and then getting them to send those messages out and being there with your three-way chats.
Yes.
Yeah, that is excellent. That is really, really good. And that's taking it one step further and just letting him know that I am going to be here for you all the way. Whatever you're needing, I am going to be here to support you. And that, when you're saying with follow-up too, that is giving people an idea of how you are going to treat them once they join also. So if you're the type of person that's like, hey, I'm doing this Plexus stuff, it's really great, do you want to try it? And then you never hear back from them again, it's kind of letting that person know, like, she's not really serious. She's not asking how I'm doing. If I looked at the website, what did I think of it? And it's not maybe a fully conscious thought, but it's setting the stage for, I don't know if I really want to go for her. And when they are deciding, like, I'm time to give Plexus a try, they may not go with that person, You had reached out, or Emily had reached out to you, and you were looking at it for 3 months before you decided to give it a try.
Yeah. Well, money was a big issue because I wasn't working. I was on maternity leave. Okay. So I started working and it was really slow because I had taken off 3 months. I'm a hairstylist. Mm-hmm. So I had taken off 3 months. Can you go in your room, please? I had taken off 3 months from work. So I was really, really slow. So I just couldn't afford it. And then that's when Emily told me that I could get my paid for. And then I put my trust in her and we did it.
Okay. Yeah.
When I was talking about, can you please stop? No. Sorry.
No, life of
But I would reach out to people that had I had gotten a response from, and they said that they were interested, but then I never heard back from them. Mm-hmm. I would always leave my conversations with a question, and that's something that Emily's been really good at teaching me. You ask a question and they have to respond.
Yes.
And that's been so I would always end it like, have you thought any more about Plexus? Mm-hmm. Have you given it any more thought? Mm-hmm. Because then you're making them feel like I'm thinking about you, and I really think that I really think that this would be good for you, and have you given it any more thought? Because that's not like that's putting any kind of pressure on them. That's just asking them, if you thought about it anymore, or if I can answer any questions for you, Yeah. So I think that's
okay. So last question, and then we'll be done for the evening. What would you say if someone was trying to reach out to their stylist or to a salon? What are some tips that you would give, since you are
if they were trying
in that profession?
Reach out to a stylist about becoming an ambassador.
An ambassador. What would they say that would pique their interest? About
the business?
Yes, about the business.
I think that being a stylist is a great way to reach out to people, because I learned over the years of being a stylist that with your clients, you're building trust, and, like, how they always say that you tell your stylist everything. So I've really learned how to ask questions. Like, it's like 80-20. So you let them talk 80%, and then you talk 20%, or I've learned just to ask questions. And I think that as a stylist, it would be such a good opportunity, because they are opening up to you, and that would be a good way to bring up Plexus, because I can't tell you how many times my clients have told me how crappy they're feeling, or what their life's not going as they wanted, or they're not happy in their marriage, or their job's not doing well and they're not making enough money. So I think that being a stylist is such a good opportunity for clients.
Yeah. And that,
because so many people do.
Yeah. They're building that trust, they're building that trust in you because they're letting you, I mean, design how they look. And so if you have something to share that is going to help them not just look pretty on the outside, but feel better and more confident about themselves on the inside. Yeah. So just sharing that opportunity with them and sharing it in that light that, look, you talk to people every day. Just like you said, you tell your stylist everything. And how many people have you thought of or that you know that are struggling with finances? They're struggling with energy, depression, all these different things. Yeah, that is amazing. All right. Well, do you have any last?
You're making them good on the outside, and making them feel good on the inside too.
Yeah. So. Yeah. That's a perfect combo, winning combo. All right. So do you have one last thing you want to share with anyone before we close tonight? I do appreciate your time being on here. I know it's always a challenge.
Oh, no problem. I think that just staying persistent and consistent and don't give up. Even if it takes you 3 months to get to silver, that's okay. And not to compare yourself with anyone else, because you're going to make it and it's going to happen, and it doesn't matter how long it takes. Just don't give up.
Yeah. And so when you did your reaching out with your going, Fast Start Gold, you said you were averaging 3 to 5 people a day that you were reaching out to, and sometimes more. And do you still do that?
Yeah. The last week I messaged like 25 people every day.
Yeah.
But now I still message people, or with face to face too. If I'm at the store, if I'm at the park, I take my kids to the park, and I'm starting to do that now more because I feel like that's I've kind of like I feel like I've exhausted my like Facebook list. Mm-hmm. So the face to face contact is also very important. But yeah, I'm still messaging people, and I'm still reaching back with people or contacting people that I've already contacted before, because I've learned that what's the word I'm thinking of? When you contact people over and over and over, they see that you care about them, and that's really
That's awesome. Well, thank you so much again, Billie, for
sharing. Welcome.
I was so excited to have you on here and just sharing your story.
Honor.
Because you did so incredible. I remember messaging back and forth with you while you were going for your fast start and just barely missing it, but still keeping on and continuing on. And here your second month. I mean, I am so excited for you. And I know that you are going to do amazing things this year. You already have. So you've already got that perfect start, and you're going to go even further. So thank you so much for sharing some great stuff here. Make sure when you're reaching out to people that you're doing it consistently, not bugging them, every day, every week, but consistently following up. And when someone new joins, help craft that first post. Help them reach out to people and give them the words to say when they're reaching out, when they're messaging those newbies. When you're talking to your stylist, when you're sharing with them this opportunity, really have them think, ask them the question, who do you know that comes in here and they're tired all the time, or they're struggling with finances, they're feeling depressed or just overwhelmed? This could be an opportunity for you to be able to share, not only beautifying their outside, but inside too, So our opportunity is amazing, and you are going places, Billie. I'm so excited for you. So
I just found out that 2 of my new ambassadors just went silver like this week.
Aww.
And they 7 days, the 2 in 7 days. So I'm really excited about
that. Is amazing. That is so exciting. Yeah, it's almost more exciting to see your ambassadors rank up than it is for you, because you're getting to help me and help them succeed and reach their goals. And man, I love it.
Yeah, I think thinking about your team too, not just yourself, not just building up your team, but building theirs is so important.
Yes. Yep. And if you help enough people get what they want, you automatically get it in return. So
Exactly.
that's the best way to focus. So, all right. Well, thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. Thank you again, Billie. That was great. Let me gallery view. Let me unmute everyone. And you guys have a fabulous evening.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.